Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Not safe.
Yeah, that's not quite my tempo, Chronicler. I don't think the Zeri's doing it for me. I think they are going to get absolutely on bot, no problem.
Yeah, neither team is prior, neither lane is just like, let's do it. Let's
right.
fight.
4v4, they're going for it. The charm is down, and that was huge. Closer gets stunned up for a long time. Krako is also going to go down. That will be first blood here for Fate in the mid lane on this Taliyah. Sejuani able to put on a lot of pressure, even mostly by herself.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming through there, and now maybe the counterplay.
Hey, they're trying to. This is a Sejuani, though, who does have the Cinder, and Closer making a long trip up to the top side. Elim's still here, though, and he's just going to back away. They say, nope, Keen, you're just dead. And they're going to hand that kill over to Krako on the fly.
Key thing there, Fate not able
damage that he has to eat to get out of there.
Yeah, as I was saying.
Coming over the wall here is Fate looking for the knock-up, and he will be able to get it. The stun comes in into the Sedge ultimate, and that will be enough. The power of Taliyah showing it right here. Now, there's not a lot of vision here around this Infernal Drake. They have one ward and a control ward for Kwangdong Freecs, so seems like they're just going to let this one go and try to actually pick away at this mid turret.
And you have to respect the pick comp regardless, although Krako.
Fate's doing so much damage already. You know, Clothes are much more combo-oriented, but Fate's just sitting here poking you down as you're trying to rotate to mid. So Kwangdong, they give away the singular Drake, and they get a mid-turret.
And that's where the issues with the Kwangdong comp that we mentioned earlier comes in. Like, in theory, I think a lot of the components skill reasonably well, but I don't know if this Zeri is really going to have the setup that she needs as Kel.
Yeah, there's a little bit of damage there from Elim, but now they're trying to turn him here onto Teddy, who has to flash away, but Krako goes in to make sure he goes down. A one-for-one trade so far. And Prince and Kale say, no, we're not going to take this 2v3.
Yeah. Been Fate as now turrets start falling, and the map is going to open up more and more, and we need to see some vision traps. Because you did see earlier, if Kwangdong don't have vision, they still need to respect, because the one-tap potential from SANDBOX is there. But as we get later into the game, at some point, Keen is going to be so tanky that he can just face-check that.
Here we go again. That is the knock-up. He has to flash it, and the Rift Herald is just getting more and more value. This is a second-tier turret already coming in here on the top lane for Kwangdong. That was definitely an overcommittal there from Keen, as they knew Krako was in the bush, but, I mean, not 100% going to land that one blind. As some poke damage is already coming out here. Krako looking for that backline. They want to burst down Fate, and they knock him to the wall. That is going to be the end of him, and that is exactly who they wanted. Element's doing so much damage on the Viego, but he is all alone. And the takedown comes through. That is 2 kills now for Liiv SANDBOX, and they are on the chase.
And there you see the danger of dive. Only a moment of weakness is necessary, and immediately Liiv SANDBOX strike as Krako, I don't know about that one, really nicely done by Teddy, as Hoyt is also gonna get taken down by Prince. And despite that unfortunate ending, man, what a setup from Krako. Lasts a lot longer as Krako actually just dying for the sins of Dove.
Yeah.
Has to go in, save his buddy. Really nicely played by Teddy as well. Picks himself up a kill, but hopefully, you know, if teams actually fight each other, the fights do last longer, as we see here. So that part's great, as again, Krako.
Yeah, they're trying to get in this one. He's looking for that backline. He finds Teddy. Can anyone follow up, though, is the question. The answer, absolutely not. As Keen's going to be knocked in, but here comes the giant wall. Everybody corralled up against this one. Dove is not able to get the takedown, and immediately Kwangdong Freecs strike back.
Live by the dive, die by the dive. Liiv SANDBOX try to go for another play, but that one was way too deep. Teddy was very ready. Took the net back, and we're not done yet.
Oh, he's spotted, though. And, you know, he's just trying to be a deterrent right now for this Baron, as he is going to get stunned on the corner, but it doesn't matter. They take out Fate. As Teddy, I don't know if you can take that 1v4, as you see that Hoyt also going to be charmed up, and Closer makes a big play.
It's a Fiesta, Valdez. Whoa! We got plenty of action to compensate for yesterday. Closer actually coming in huge there, sidestepping Fate. His combo also able to dish out so much damage by space, crucially for Prince. Now on a 2-item spike. Kwangdong is so far ahead that even if you do land your combo, like maybe you take down one person, But there's multiple threats on Kwangdong's side, so Liiv SANDBOX then not able to actually win any of the fights. And making sure that doesn't happen is important as Fate.
He's got flash and he tries to go for the wall. I guess deciding that even with the flash, he would not have survived.
They'll all respond. They do have a good idea of where everyone is, though.
Yeah, that ward over the wall there from Keen. Maybe someone put it over, just spotted where the Vi is, which makes it a little bit easier as the Sejuani ultimate going to be thrown on in, and the charm is going to be sidestepped so close here as they try to burst it down, and this fight will go actually to LM as Keen might just be left to the prey here as down he will go super low. Krako's going in there, over the wall comes Prince, they're diving in, and the Zeri is beginning to show the value of this pick as they chase them down. Fate trying to deny it, but he will be slowed up. Has to flash over the wall, but here comes Dub. Scott Meganar in just a moment as well as Cleanse on the slow of the boomerang. Fate really wanting to get out of this one as one by one the pieces fall and the charm will not land though.
And Zeri's online. I was worried. They got great dive, but do they have enough damage? Well, if Prince jumps into 3 people, they definitely do. And SANDBOX might get themselves the Baron here. Looks like Kwangdong not going to be able, and they get the Drake, but lose the larger objective.
And flash available for LM, but they are checking all the angles here. And as we know, LM is nowhere near the Baron pit, so a free one here for Liiv SANDBOX after they crush that fight. Oh no.
Closer, no.
It's the classic Jonah Strong angle as he is, yeah, he's dead. There's all 5 of them there. And that's a dead Ahri, at least.
Yeah, it's going to cost him a turret, but I think it's still a good play. The turret was going to be lost regardless. And when it comes to trying to take tempo out of the Baron plays, just this means that it's 30 seconds till the closer is available, and then they can invest the teleport. Okay, well, you know what? 2 turrets is too much, actually. I take that back. I think if they just lost one of them, it would have been okay. Rather, not going to be that big a deal if you look at how the comps play out. Although, I guess, eventually you could reach a point where the Kwangdong comp...
Sniper gun. Even Dove, who's supposed to be basically the front line of this, alongside a Krako, even he will get poked down as Krako has found an immaculate angle. Just the best angle into the back here, and look at the damage immediately. Teddy gets blown up, and it doesn't matter if they have the poke damage, if they don't have their damn Caitlyn, as he will go down. That's going to be 3 kills basically for free. And the 2 of them just on the run. You can see the rest of Liiv SANDBOX already pushing the mid lane.
And that's going to be it, Valdez. Liiv SANDBOX about to take the victory here. Helen trying to run away in the mist. I'm sure he'll stay alive. But I don't think we can say the same for his base as Kroko. That was an angle, man. Sneaking through the waves.
This guy gets an 100 in his geometry class. I'm telling you, man. He has got the best angles. Oh, and just like that, I mean, the game descends.
Going, the chase.
LM, he's actually going to live. He's going to live, but the Nexus will not. Liiv SANDBOX on the backs of Krako's Vi. Really showing the power of that pick. Just every single fight, it seemed like he was the one getting it going.
Every fight started with Krako.